If we were all growing food, I just feel like there would be a lot more healthier kids. There would be a lot more healthier adults because when you're eating directly from the soil, from what you planted, what you grew, it hasn't been picked too early because a lot of things in the grocery stores are picked before they're ripe, so they're not able to get its full nutrients. Also, the longer time that it has been off the vine, it loses more nutrients that it gives to your body. So it's like we're honestly really not getting many nutrients and minerals from the foods that we buy from the grocery store half the time, unless it's really from a local farmer. That's the most beneficial thing that you could do. Like kids would eat more healthier if they were introduced to gardening and if they had their own garden because they would be able to test out these different foods and like literally homegrown garden foods taste so much better than buying your food at the grocery store. Literally the other day I had a cucumber and I was making a salad because we didn't have no cucumbers that were ready. And I literally spit the cucumber out. And I'm like, dang, have I literally been eating so many like garden cucumbers that I'm just like, ew? Like, I don't know, but it's crazy. But this is doing amazing. So, yay. A lot of things growing in here. We actually have some beets growing in here too. So, this is peas. And then we have some beans. The beans have finally started to flower. So, that's really good. It's really gotten crazy. It's really gotten really crazy. So, that makes me happy. Gosh.
It's a banana. It's a banana.
Banana pepper.
That looks amazing.
What does it taste like?
This is a banana pepper. Banana.
Literally, when we bought them, they were little sticks. This has seen the absolute most growth. This elderberry is so huge. We haven't seen any flowers on it just yet. However, it's so big, and I'm just like, wow, we got all this growth within the first year. It's crazy. Another thing that's really, really exciting is these blackberries. Oh my gosh. There's actually blackberries on here, and I see one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, and then a bunch more flowers on this one that are starting to open up. Blackberries in our first year. Y'all don't know. I'm so excited. This is another cool product that I actually got off the TikTok shop. Is this gate. No groundhogs have been in here. Squirrels have still gotten in here. I feel like it's really hard for us to fight off the squirrels. My son didn't even get no strawberries this year because of squirrels. But we got this bed cleaned out. I put a lot of cilantro in here because I did not get any cilantro from that polyculture bed that we did, but that's completely fine. I put some cilantro in here so it's growing. We also put radishes, carrots, and some beets in here to grow. So they're gonna have a lot more space. Um, yeah, and this one we have some squash. We also have some Malabar spinach. Malabar spinach is amazing. Like it's amazing. It tastes so good. It cooks well. It also tastes very good raw. And this is a type of plant that actually does well in hot weather. So it's a vining one. It's literally going to vine up this. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's going to vine up this cattle panel, and yeah, we're really excited to see that. We've got some flowers growing in here. These are some flowers that my children planted, some zinnias. I believe Legend did this one. We got zinnias. I got a sunflower right here. I can't remember what's growing right here, honestly. We got snapdragon over here. This is my snapdragon. What I'm really excited about these flowers is really getting the seeds from them. I really love snapdragons because they're so pretty. They come in all many different varieties and different colors and stuff like that. So I'm really excited for this to grow even more. And this one is actually morning glory. So it's that beautiful flower that opens up in the day, but then at night it closes up. And I believe that flower usually dies off. Inside of here, we actually have some calendula in here, which is pretty cool. If you guys have been listening in on my story, you guys know that when I first met my husband, I found out he had a garden and he was vegan and all that stuff. Like, he grew me banana peppers because that's one of my favorite things. I love it on salads. Like, I would just eat banana peppers. So, this is a banana pepper plant. He grew it again this year for me, and I'm so excited. This actually went through a lot. The squirrels damaged this one a lot, but honestly, it's got some flowers on here. So, we're still going to get banana peppers, but definitely this whole branch is like broken apart. I'll zoom in for you guys. But this goes to show how resilient plants still are, because even through all of that, we still got some flowers popping up. All right, guys, today we are building our compost and we're going to show you exactly how you do it. So what you need with building your compost bin is a mix of nitrogen and carbon. That's a chip. You don't want to put chips or bread in there. So when you're thinking about nitrogen, nitrogen is all the green things that you see. So all this green behind me, these can go inside of the compost bin. But some plants you want to be careful with and make sure that there's no seed pods still on there because it could start to grow inside of there. And then your carbon is all of your brown dead leaves and things like that, or even cardboard, paper. Using compost is a great way to put nutrients inside of your soil. So the nutrients that were inside of these plants and these fruits and vegetables are going to be going inside of this compost bin, which is also going to be giving nutrients to our plants that we have in our garden for next year or this year or whenever we choose to use the compost. So guys, this is a cantaloupe. It definitely went bad. We did not get to eat this. This is something that can go inside of your compost bin, give your compost bin some nutrients, and this is nitrogen. So you want some nitrogen in there. This is something that has nitrogen. So we want worms inside of this compost bin, so we are watering the first layer because worms are going to help break down the things that we put inside of here. Now we are adding the first layer, which is nitrogen. We have some plants. These are basically some weeds that were cut down. Pop quiz. Is this carbon or is this nitrogen? Great job. And you say it with confidence. This is carbon. So we're going to put this carbon inside of here. High five. One thing I'm really excited about that's growing in the garden is ground cherry tomatoes. Them boys taste like candy, and you do not get that in the grocery store. I had that at a farmer's market one year, and like I was obsessed. So that is a ground cherry tomato right there. It's looking really amazing, and honestly, we got a few more on here. A lot more on here, actually. We have so much growing in our largest garden bed over here. Every day we're harvesting a cucumber, and actually have a couple varieties of cucumbers inside of this bed. Got a lemon cuke, sour gherkin. And that's the cool thing about gardening, is that there are so many different varieties of fruits that we don't get on an everyday basis in the grocery store. We got cucumbers, we got peppers, eggplants, tomatoes in here, watermelons. So as you can see, we actually have a few cucumbers. Here is a cucumber that is about ready to harvest. We got another one up there growing. Y'all see that up there? And we got more popping out up here. So it's really like every day I get to harvest something new from the garden.